Hello my lovely friends and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to show you 6 different yoga poses, yoga asanas that we can do with a bolster. So I will show you how we can use the bolster for support. Yoga bolster is a really amazing tool if you are a beginner, but not only if you are a beginner. This is really good for a more restorative practice when you feel like you want to make your practice a little bit more gentle. So the first one, really lovely, a very grounding pose is our balasana, child's pose. So child's pose with a bolster we can do with our knees open and then just resting your whole torso and your head, one of your cheeks on the bolster here. So you can do it this way, just resting your forehead, or you can just rest one of your cheeks this way. And it's kind of like you are hugging this bolster. You are just leaning yourself on it and you are just hugging it like it's your teddy bear or a pillow. It's a very beautiful supportive pose, Balasana. Amazing. And then we are moving to our forward fold. So you can do a forward fold with a bolster or with a block as well. So we place the bolster this way on our legs, and then again we have a little bit more support here, especially if it's really hard for you to reach to your toes. You can just rest your belly here, and first we can just do this, or if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can stretch. You can again put your forehead on the bolster or one of your cheeks and then hug it again. Remember to breathe deeply in every pose, and then we can use this as well with one of our legs bent and the other, and then the bolster can be on your leg, on your straight leg, or just next to it alongside your leg, and then it's also easier for you to rest your forearms or your hands and start going a little bit lower and lower, and then finally you can hug it with one of your hands, and the other hand, the other arm can be on your leg. Lovely. And same with the wide-legged forward fold. When you open your legs here, and then you can place it in front of you this way and rest your forearms or your whole body on it, your whole upper body. So this way again we are just hugging the bolster like that. Or if you can't go so deep, just this way as a support for your forearms. And remember, if you don't have a bolster, you can use like a big pillow, a big and a hard pillow that is holding you and supporting you. Okay, bending your knees gently. And then from here, we are going to a pigeon pose. So a pigeon pose, in pigeon pose, we can support our glute, our hip as well, yeah? So first, I'll just show it from this side. So first, normally we just bend the knee here, the right knee, the left leg is straight. And sometimes it's not easy for us to keep our hips very squared, and we keep falling too much to the side. So to support the hip, you can use a bolster here underneath your hip. Doesn't matter which way. It can be horizontal, vertical, but just so your right glute now is resting on it. And then you can just stay here, feeling even deeper stretch in your glute, or you can go lower like that. And then you are taking a little bit of pressure from your knee and have a little bit more space in your hip and in your glute. And then of course do it on the other side, because we need balance. Very often we use bolsters together with the blocks as well, but this one I will show you next time. And one of my favorite poses now to use the bolster is putting it this way on the floor alongside your spine. So first you can just start by keeping your knees bent and opening your chest here. You can open your arms to both sides as well to create even more space in your chest on the floor, or you can keep your hands on your belly, or you can also open your knees and go to this butterfly pose, Supta Baddha Konasana. So this is a beautiful pose. Make sure your head is also resting on the bolster, it's not outside. Make sure your spine is resting on the bolster in a straight line. And then this is really amazing for the lower back. It really removes pressure from the lower back and lengthens the muscles there. And it helps to, in this pose, it helps to open the knees and the hips more. Very, very powerful, very restorative pose. And this is also the same pose, but we just use the bolster in a different way. So we just use the bolster horizontally, again on our lower back. So the knees are bent, and then opening up. If here it's a little bit hard for you to reach your head towards the floor, you can use a block, or you can use a pillow as well. Put it on the floor. So it's supporting your head, right? And you can still feel this nice lengthening in your lower back. And without it, you'll feel it even deeper, even deeper. And then again, you can open your knees. You can keep your feet together, open your knees to a butterfly pose. Keep your chest open. Opening your throat here as well, and totally releasing any tension. And then gently using your core muscles to help yourself lift up, and then you can rest your forehead on your knees. Just to roll the back to the opposite direction. Alright, so these are a few of my favorite poses with a bolster. Of course, you can also use it to sit on it. to give you some more space in your hips, in your pelvis. There are so many more beautiful asanas where you can use a bolster, and I will be also sharing more with you soon. But these are pretty basic, and you can use them in the restorative classes and the yin yoga classes, and they will really enhance your practice and make it more restful, peaceful, and restorative. So thank you so much for watching and listening to this video. I really appreciate you. If you like this practice, comment below and like this video to support me and this channel. Thank you. Namaste.